Today on Healthy Living, we're joined by Adrienne Van Gool, physiotherapist. More on resistance training this morning. Good morning, Adrienne.
Good morning.
Last time talked about walking as our weather starts to warm up. Now maybe we want to add in some weights, but we don't need the big gusto equipment in our basement.
Yes, I really wanted to discuss how we can make weight training and resistance training accessible, whether it's your body weight or using just small weights around the house or even just a little band here that we're going to go through some things with. And we can access all the benefits that you would, with larger weights and more of a gym membership too. So I thought I would go through just a few exercises today.
Yes, take it away.
All right. So I wanted to go through with this band here. So you can get lots of different resistance bands, but this one's a great one for posture. So with this one, you try and keep your arms close to your body and the shoulders down and back, and then you just bring the wrists out to the side. So you can try that here. Okay. So again, keeping the shoulders down and back, engaging the core slightly. Yeah, exactly, and then bringing it out to the side. So with this, we typically would hold it for a count of 1 or 2 at the end and then come back. And with resistance training, you want to go to that point where it's challenging, you feel the muscles working, but you can still maintain the technique and form. Good. And then you can release. And another question that I often get is, how many reps? How many times should I do this exercise? If you're starting out, I would start with 6 to 8 repetitions, or until, again, you feel that fatigue. And then you can progressively increase the reps or the resistance. So that's really key, is adding variety and a progressive increase in either the load or the reps.
Okay, so we have the bands, and maybe you have the mini set of weights at your house as well.
Yes, these are just 2 pound, and you can also use a water bottle, soup cans. The other piece is trying to time save, right? So we could do a lot of different isolated movements, or we could combine movements and really shorten the workout. So with this one, I like to combine a squat with a bicep curl and a shoulder press. So I'll show from the side here. So you would do a squat, come up, bicep curl, and then shoulder press. So I'll do that one more time. You could do a squat, bicep curl, and shoulder press. And then you get a little bit of that cardiovascular challenge as well.
Okay.
Do you want to give that a go?
Sure, and it's full body too.
Full body,
You're
so you're getting the legs. So you can do your squat, bringing your hips back, good. And then as you stand up, bicep curl, and then pressing up. Excellent. And you're also engaging the core and doing functional movements. Great.
Feels good.
Yeah, yes. Awesome. And the last one is our body weight. So even if you don't have weights around the house, or you're wanting just to start with your own body weight, that's a great place to start. And I like to encourage people to build it into their day. So whenever they're going to, let's say, sit down in a chair to have dinner, or whenever you're sitting, if you try and do it for a count of 5. So if you can do it with me, you can start with your hands out in front of you and sit back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. And that's also a way to pattern a good squat technique as well. And then for those at home that think that's really easy, then we can challenge ourselves a little more and try and do a single leg. Maybe not a 5 count, but we'll try and slowly lower down on one leg. Good. And either you can come up on one or come up with both.
Okay.
And so that's just a few things to get started.
Oh, some great tips. That was with our dominant leg, so try it with your left, and I'm sure you'll feel the extra difference.
Yes. Absolutely, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Adrienne. A great way to get into resistance training and to ease into maybe something new in your routine.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And we'll have more coming up on Global News Morning right after this.